So a woman on Twitter posted this about an experience that her brother and cousin, who are Palestinian Americans, had at the Minneapolis airport. She said they were pulled off a plane and held by airport security and police at the airport last night on their way home from a wedding and were not allowed to leave after questioning because a white woman, I'll show you the picture in a minute, on board felt scared and told the airline my brother and his friend were suspicious for taking turns using the bathroom and claimed they had made a bomb threat directly to her. Obviously, that is an exceptionally serious accusation. My brother and cousin were speaking in Arabic and English and wearing Palestinian necklaces. They are in their 20s. In addition, security took several other Arabic-speaking and Muslim passengers off the plane for questioning and held them, preventing them from leaving as well. They were all racially profiled and treated as suspects. This included people that did not know her brother or cousin in any way. After about an hour, security and police realized there was no basis to the woman's claims, and they say she was lying, and so they sent everyone home. They refused to give my brother the name of the woman and refused to allow him to file a police report against her for filing a false complaint. The police told my brother to just go home. There's nothing to report on. It's a she said, he said situation. Only what she said was they're making a bomb. They said they have a bomb. But this woman put my brother and our cousins and Arabic-speaking passengers in danger. Anyone on the plane could have reacted to her allegations and become violent. I don't see anyone having a gun on the plane other than like authorities, but it could have gone bad for sure. He, our cousin, and other Arabic-speaking passengers were treated as suspects because they're Palestinian Americans, and this is without a doubt the result of mainstream corporate media dehumanizing Palestinian victims in Gaza, so on and so forth. And she doesn't know who the woman and her daughter are, so she made this post with their pictures. She said, "We still don't know this woman's name and would like help identifying her. This is the main woman," and this being her daughter, who later she alleged was the one who said they made statements about having a bomb, that she was the one who made that claim. Now, when I first saw this, I started to look for them. I was planning a video, but people already found them. And who one of them is makes it worse, because update on their identities, and one of them is a cop. The one who allegedly said, oh, they made threats of having a bomb, is actually a police officer. So there is her mother, Jenny Luft Larson, seen here, and then her daughter, who is a police officer, who was originally identified as Haley Larson. However, her last name actually seems to be Hoffs, and she's a deputy investigator for the Anoka County Sheriff's Office in Minnesota. I have a question. If you are at an airport and you make a joke about having a bomb or there being a bomb, it's taken very, very seriously. You can actually be put on the no-fly list for making jokes about it. Filing a false police report is serious anyway. If you're at an airport and you claim someone else has a bomb or made statements about having a bomb and that is false, I would think that's even more serious. But how serious is it when that person isn't just the average citizen who you could chalk it up to being scared or paranoid or whatever, but they're a member of law enforcement who made those claims falsely? I'm just asking a question I think everyone who sees this video and these posts is asking, and I would love if someone could answer for me. But based on nothing more than the hearsay of two white women, these two young men, as well as multiple others who basically were seen as brown and Muslim, were pulled off of a flight. They were treated as suspects. They were interrogated. And then even after it was clear that there was nothing, that there was no validity to these claims, they were prevented from traveling. Shame on the Minneapolis airport, shame on security there, and shame on that police department for doing this to these people. This is the kind of shit that we used to see after 9/11. We're not doing this again.